Hello everyone! Today I am back with the lawnscaping blog hop, so I'm using the same colors. If you want to check out the hop, I will have links below in the description. So I am going to start with a piece of white cardstock and my tumbled glass distress ink, and I'm just working my way up from the bottom of that, and it's just going to be darker towards the bottom and then fading up to white. So I just want a little bit of color at the bottom, and you'll see why towards the end of the video and as the card gets completed. The tumbled glass is a very light blue color, so you don't get too much ink from it, which is what I really like about it, and I like using that for my skies and my backgrounds. Alright, so I'm almost done there. Just a little bit more color. And then I am going to be using the Let It Snow stamp set from Fawn. And I'm going to stamp a couple of these trees. I'm going to start out with the smaller solid tree image. And I am stamping that with the Surf Blue ink from Simon Says Stamp. And it almost actually matches the tumbled glass distress ink color. And I want to make sure where I'm stamping, I already had these kind of snow hills cut out, so I just want to make sure that I'm going to stamp in the right spot, so I don't want them too high or too low where I would never see them. You can see how light that is, but I really like it because it looks like the tree is in the distance. So then I have the smaller lined tree, and I'm going to stamp these with the Audrey Blue ink from Simon Says Stamp. And then I'll use the smaller line tree and then stamp that using the soft granite ink from Hero Arts. And then I did stamp one more on the far left side, but my camera cut off before I knew it, so I didn't get that one on film. And then I have two of these hills, like I said, and I'm going to stamp the Merry Christmas using the soft granite ink in the bottom right hand corner of one of those hills. And then I'll go ahead and tape the first one down. And when I was kind of placing these and the other hill that I had cut out, I thought I needed another one, so I went ahead and cut another hill, and I'll add that. And then I'm going to wait to add my one with the sentiment after I apply the embossing paste that I'm going to. So I'm using the Falling Snow stencil from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm just going to put that into place with some washi tape, and then I have my white embossing paste, which I love. I would highly recommend getting this. It is a little bit pricey, but a little goes a long ways, and it will last you a while. So I'm just using my palette knife to apply that all over my card, so it's going to create this snowy scene. Like I said, it does not take very much embossing paste at all with these stencils. I've used it quite a bit, and I haven't even used that much in the jar. I mean, I've used it on several cards and I have a ton left. And then you want to scrape off all the excess and clean everything up before you move on to your card, because you really don't want this stuff to dry on the stencil or your tools. And then I'll go ahead and lift that up, which is always the fun part. You get to see what's underneath. And then you have that pretty snowy scene. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach that third hill. And I did attach this with some 3D foam squares from Best Creation. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and attach this onto a piece of gray cardstock. This is just a ½ inch bigger. Or a ½ inch bigger, I'm sorry, not a ½ inch. And I just used my ATG gun. And then I applied that, or attached that onto a white A2 size card base. My camera was acting up for some reason and it kept shutting off, so I don't know why, but I think I fixed it now. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply a few clear sequins with my Tombow Mono Multi Glue. These sequins are from Pretty Pink Posh, and this is my favorite color, or not color I guess because it's clear, but they're awesome. and I did get a little bit too much glue on there, so I just scraped that off with my palette knife. And then I have this just a pearl pen from Viva Decor, and this one is silver. And I added a dot of that to the center of each sequin. And then that is my finished card for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And again, check out the blog hop that I'll have linked below. And also, if you're interested, all of the supplies I used will be linked below as well. I will see you next time. Bye!